Oh, look at this, look at this. Of course, the performer on stage are cool, but you know who's actually rocking the show? It's the people behind the panel who are actually controlling the show. They are called production people, and in this video, we are going to talk about the coolest of them all, called VJs. VJs turn the performance to a visual journey. VJs can control live visuals starting from just a phone to a gigantic software-based AV production system. Wow, looks cool, but what is the magic behind? To get crowd, jump crazy, sing along with the song, and sometimes get out of the venue when needed. To start, let's understand what is digital visual content. Digital contents are made with binary digits 1 and 0 in a chip or a disk. They are visible using regular digital displays such as monitors, TV, LED, projectors, and maybe also your mobile phone. We typically call them images or videos and use them every day. So, now let's zoom in. Types of visual contents. Static visual. There are two types of digital visual. Static visual, made with lines and shapes and color, maybe a photograph or maybe a manipulated image. This has no life, does not move. If you put it in a display, it will just stay there, it won't run away. And there are motion graphics and videos. One is computer generated, another one is recorded by a video camera, making motion created by a series of static visuals. Motion graphics and videos both have timeline. That means they have a starting point and an end point. And when you put them on a display, wow, they play. Now imagine it on a larger scale. Let's say your laptop screen just got bigger and it gets 50 times bigger. How cool is that? Video loops. Some of the motion pictures are made in such a way the visual morphs to the same starting point. That is called a visual loop. If you put that on a loop playback, that just keeps playing until you turn that off. This might look like the visuals have infinite lifetime, but it's just they are made in a creative way. Generative visual. And then there are generative visuals, the most fascinating type of visuals that VJs love to work with. These are usually made with creative codes by creative nerds. They come with few parameters and controls. We can change the color, shape, motion, speed or other variable, or maybe make it react to the audio. Visuals with live. How amazing is that? Built to VJ. So we have all seen a movie. You know how a movie is made? After getting a story, a director gets the cast, make them act, a cinematographer shoots the video, later editor edits them, and then it is released and we people go and watch the film. Imagine the whole process done by one person or one team, getting the story, getting assets, editing them and publishing them on screen for viewers, all in real time. Yes, VJs do that. Introducing a VJ. What do mass people think of VJ? One of the coolest VJ on Instagram ran a survey. Let's check it out.
Do you know what a VJ is?
A VJ, like a vagina?
It's okay. All heroes do not need to show their face to say they're cool. There is a concept called masked superheroes. All big performers worldwide have their VJ or tied to a VJ team, or have a tour visual bank for the venue VJ because they know the importance. All over the world, regardless the economy, wherever is some festival or some happiness, somewhere there's a VJ. But how did all of this start? In the 80s, technology started booming in entertainment and audiences started getting hungrier and hungrier for more immersive experiences. There come the concept of creating larger visual in performances. Crowd fantasized their artists to be bigger and larger, so they were introduced to the greatness of scale using projectors and lighting fixtures. Analog visual synthesizer, visual artists back then recorded many music videos, did hundreds of concerts before the world was even aware of feeding the hunger of crowd with live visual. In the 90s, actual VJ software like Arcaus Grand VJ hit the market, where you could play, switch or manipulate many kinds of visual effects in real time. Decades later, in 2000s, live visual got one more step closer to the general people with the release of Pioneer DVJ Player series, followed by Serato a few years later. DJs leveled up to VDJs and they showed visual synchronized output with the audio performance. Today, audiences love to pay to listen good music. Pay more if they can see that visually. They pay even more for the larger-than-life experiences. And there comes the industry built on it. From small pubs to medium clubs, entertainment events, shows, experimental gig gathering, you name it, VJs are everywhere. It's no more an experimental thing. It's a requirement to impress audiences. But how do these VJs do all their things to blow up people's mind? Types of VJ performance. VJ performance can be clustered into a few categories. Freestyling performance. Similar to a DJ, VJs also usually have their own playlist ready with cool visual, animations and effects generators. In some cases, VJs also play music. More often, they perform with a band or a DJ. When freestyling, VJs tend to follow the music, interpret it, draw color, shape, images, represent the music. In an experimental setup, this could be vice versa. Produced performance. In many shows, artists push boundaries and create audio-visual performances. Everything is planned and produced earlier with the VJ beforehand. VJs then create sequences ready for song. Because VJ is in the team, he or she knows if there is any changes. Produced playback. Many high-priority shows such as live broadcast, national celebration, nothing can go wrong. Nothing must go wrong. Everything is prepared and cued beforehand. It can be just one button press, but the timing, the magnitude, the value, yes, VJs do this too. I know you want to start VJing right off, but what do you need to start? Content bank. Okay, it starts with the content bank. This can be original content, an artist logo, or a music video, or VJ loops. For starters, great way to start is VJ loops. They are made by professional people with ease of use. You can focus more on art if you are using VJ loops. Links of some of the great VJ loops are given in the description below. Hardware. The analog way. There are many classic analog visual synth and processors. They generate or process incoming video signals and connect it to a video projector or an LED display or a television. They are so cool and awesome, just like analog stompbox for guitarist and the bassist. This guy can explain it better. I am going to give his link on the description. Check him out. The modern way. Nowadays, VJs use a computer to create and process visuals. As I mentioned before, it can also start from a mobile app. But going forward, you might need a bigger machine such as a computer or a PC like that. A PC, laptop, MacBook or Mac, and very often a Raspberry Pi computer is used for that. A computer that a VJ needs, usually high powered with enough RAM and of course GPU. For bigger shows, VJs need to stay synchronized with other members such as production team, lighting dudes, laser guys, DJ or band. In these cases, various hardware are needed to stay synchronized with timecode. VJs might play sound from their panel or need audio from the artist. So very often, VJs carry professional audio interfaces to take off the load from processor. VJs very often play, remix and have fun with live camera feeds. There are various types of capture card available to do that. Of course, you can play any video with a VLC media player, but the VJs need more control other than scrubbing and play and pause and next clip. There are so many software which are capable of creating or manipulating videos in real time. They can start from a free open source software to an expensive professional media server. And some of them makes enormous stage show with pixel mapping. If you want to know about VJ softwares more, I am going to leave a link in the description. Controllers. In most cases, VJs are using a software to manipulate visuals. It is really challenging to access all the controls using keyboard and mouse. Yes, shortcuts are good, but mixing with fingers are awesome. So one day, VJs woke up and found all the DJs are bragging with all the cool rigs. So VJs decided to steal all of them and make their own gear. Jokes apart, the workflow between a DJ and a VJ is pretty close. So all the controllers are very useful to VJs. So professional VJ or media server software supports DMX protocol that makes lighting operator control the visuals with their lighting desk. Even better, more synced and for the perfect experience. In some experimental and experiential installations, VJs use motion detectors, LiDAR sensors to detect motion and control visual to interact with the audience movement. Communication. So after cooking visuals on a VJ software, how does a VJ throw the visuals and output on a display medium? In classic days, output were RCA, SD, AV, later VGA. Gradually it got digital and DVI, HDMI, DisplayPort came. Later, HDMI upgrade was released, HDMI 2, HDMI 2.1 because the world was moving beyond high definition. USB-C was introduced as a versatile port which works as DisplayPort as well, depending on the USB-C category. Yes, there is racism within USB-C. Bridging with the production panel. In smaller shows, VJs can stand alone and perform, but when adding lights, laser and other SFX with VJing, it can be done in one super built computer running 5 software. When the show starts getting bigger, it's a 5 pro dudes doing what they do their best and stay synchronized. As mentioned before, time codes. For larger shows, a time code clock is set in a production panel and related departments say lights, camera, VJ, sound system, everyone stays synchronized to the clock and program their cues. And from that point, everything happens together when you want. Digital visual medium. VJs finally need a display medium to show their work, right? It can start from a computer monitor or a TV. Nowadays, LEDs are gone cheaper and better every day and even accessible, and they're everywhere. Projectors are very often used by VJs because unlike a TV or LED, projector is not an emissive screen. This is a cast of a light source, just like looking at a sunlight casted on a brick wall on a sunny afternoon looks beautiful. At the same time, if you look directly at the sun, it's gonna hurt your eyes. So that is the principle and reason for using projector until today in the film theaters to watch films. So far we understand VJs have some contents in their computer, they have some software running to play them, they have some controllers to control them, but what is going on inside their brain? How are they thinking? Inside a VJ's brain. Start or stop. Knowing when to stop is more important than knowing how to start. Picking visuals. VJs are always picking the best possible visual narration to make the environment to tell a story. The lines, shapes, colors, stroke and feels, enigmatic visuals. Very often, VJs work with artist or music production team and create song-specific visuals that sets the mood or create contents that tell the story of the song. Cut and transition. VJs are often changing visual, cutting one to another or smoothly transition between one clip to another, 5 clip to 55 clip. These are called transition and blending. Effects. VJs are famous or infamous for using effects in live. In fact, fun starts from there. Imagine taking a visual or a camera feed and playing that with real time with effects, because you can. Crowds dance to synchronized effect because they feel it, even though only VJ and production panel people know the changes. Synchronization. If a good VJ, visuals are synchronized to music. Bottom line. If it's not synchronized to the music, bad VJ. If the music is bad, go beat the DJ. Jokes apart, just like DJs, VJs are also mixing the visuals to make some meaning. Congratulations! Now you know what VJs have and how do VJs think. What are you waiting for? Click here to check out this video course where you can start VJing right today. Write down in the comment below all the topics you want us to cover in this channel all about stage show. And hi, my name is Junaid Sabbir Ahmed. See you next time.